Okay, we got to talk about that Pixel 4a. So there was a leak a few days ago about this device, but there was very little actual information about it. There was like a visual picture of it, and there was like a video, like a rendered concept of the device, but there was no real juice to this topic. And I got some juice. Okay, so first of all, right off the rip, there's only one size. There's going to be the Pixel 4a. That's it. There's going to be no bigger version Pixel 4a XL, which is interesting. We'll get back to it in a little bit, but every Pixel phone ever has had like a Pixel regular version and then an XL version since the dawn of Pixels. The other thing of interest is there's three colors: a standard black phone with a green power button, a white phone with a coral power button, so that's like an orangey pink color, and then lastly, a blue phone with kind of a hot pink colored power button. And it's cool that they're doing this. Like, to me, it feels like either A, they're going for like a younger crowd that wants a colorful phone, or they just want to go for something that's like more recognizable. Like when you see this phone, if you're a tech enthusiast, or even if you're not crazy about tech, but you just know a little bit of the Pixels, you see this color, you know it's a Pixel 4 XL or a Pixel 4. Like there's no other phone that has this orange color. And I feel like maybe that's what they're going for, so that when you see the Arctic blue, that maybe you recognize it right away as being a Pixel 4a device. But it's most interesting to me that they're getting rid of the XL variant of these phones. Like if you think about how Google has approached their kind of budget or entry level Pixel phones, the Pixel 3a and the Pixel 3a XL, these sold so much better than the Pixel 3, like the regular Pixel 3. And I think it's a pretty safe assumption that the Pixel 3a and the Pixel 3a XL are gonna sell better than the Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL. So they sold, and they're continuing to sell a lot of the 3a devices. But clearly, the smaller regular version has had better success in the market than the larger XL variant, which is why they're comfortable getting rid of it going into 2020. Now, if you look at the pricing of this stuff, it kind of makes sense. Like if you're in the market for a $400 smartphone, it may not be worth the extra money to go for the biggest screen, as opposed to like if you're looking for a flagship phone, you're willing to spend $1,000, it's just less significant to go for that bigger screen at that price point. Okay, in terms of the actual size of the Pixel 4a, it's gonna be a similar physical size to the Pixel 3a. It's gonna be a full plastic body, no wireless charging still, fingerprint sensor on the back again. The screen is a little different. It's gonna be a 5.81-inch screen, so bigger than the Pixel 3a, and also has a hole punch camera up in the front. It honestly sounds quite similar to the screen on the Samsung S10e. Like this is also a 1080p screen with a hole punch, 5.8 inches. I'm sure it's gonna be different in some way or another, but just paper specs sounds similar to this, which was a great screen. So from all that we know about this screen so far on the 4a, I'm looking forward to it. And it looks clean, right? That design to me looks so nice. It's got narrow bezels, no crazy forehead or chin. It's just a nice looking Pixel phone. The camera on the back is in this square shaped cluster similar to the Pixel 4 devices. It's gonna have a single lens though. Unlike the Pixel 4s, the 4a has one lens, one flash, that's it. There's obviously a sensor of some sort, but there's no kind of like secondary or tertiary lenses. What else is there? There's gonna be a headphone jack, just like the Pixel 3a had. And I gotta be honest, I love what they're doing with this phone. Like I said it in an earlier video, I thought that the Pixel 3a was one of the most important phones that came out in 2019. And it is so nice to see what they've done with like the next version. But I hope they sell it for $399. Like for the love of all that is good, I hope that they do not bump up the price on the Pixel 4a. I don't think they will. Like I feel like Google recognizes what they have. You know, don't bump up the price, Google. I'll be so disappointed if you do. But keep in mind that the Pixel 4a is not their flagship phone, right? It's not gonna have Soli, it's not gonna have a lot of the features that the Pixel 4 does. But that's okay, because it's still a banging phone. You know, it's so weird to me. When I look at what the Pixel 3a offers and what the Pixel 4a will offer, and then I look at what the Pixel 4 has, it's like, it feels like two different companies are making these phones. Like with the A lineup, like their budget entry lineup phones, like the 3a, 4a, every decision that they make with these phones, like from the design aesthetic to the features that they include to the pricing, it's all like, you know, I'm like, yeah, that's right. That, like, they did that right. And then I look at this stuff and it's like, what are they doing? Anyways, that's the Pixel 4a. I'm excited for it. Like, it's seriously probably my most anticipated Android phone for 2020. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.